All right. How's it going today, everyone? Welcome. Happy Tuesday. This is weird. On a day stream of all times. Yes, a day stream. I had an early morning meeting yesterday that I did end up sleeping afterwards for. So I went to bed super early for me last night because I had an early morning meeting today, which got canceled an hour before it got canceled, or an hour before it was supposed to happen. So I did some stuff around here, and I was like, well, I got some time to burn. Might as well stream. Especially since I missed last night. I was so tired last night. It wasn't even funny. Barely could stay awake. But yeah. So yes, day stream. How's it going, Ivanhoe? And I always forget how I say your name. Is it Kiwi? I don't remember. Please enlighten me. But welcome. How you all doing today? So we've got a number of things here to go through Pidgin 2. So Ivanhoe found out that there was a Gen 2 bug about us not compiling on about Pidgin 2 not compiling on modern Gen 2 or whatever. So they updated to GCC 15. This also fails on Fedora Rawhide. Okay, yep. And so I have it failing in another way. I think many or all Gen 2 errors are already fixed by 32. Okay, yeah. So QLogic went through and did a bunch of this work already. We need to review it. The problem is it doesn't build for me. Like the current version control doesn't run for me, or not run. It doesn't compile for me, because I get this problem. Now we may be able to work around this because I know that there's a Debian patch for this. I want to go to the source. So we might want to grab this and pull this in. I don't know if this actually does it. I think it's this one. Yeah, this looks right. Download. The problem is I don't know if this breaks on like Fedora and stuff. But Debian's been carrying this for a while, so we might want to pull this in. All these warnings and stuff. Okay, so that fixes the build on Debian. We're gonna keep that here for a second, but I need to rerun AutoGen as well because my stuff's way out of date because I haven't touched Pidgin 2 in forever. And the thing is, like, I thought we already did this patch or something similar to it, but apparently we didn't. It's all right. It's just, yep. We should probably remove the network manager stuff or disable it to false or something. I don't know. Excuse me. But, you know, is what it is. What are you going to do? Also, if I look kind of bleh, it's because, like, I woke up, tried to get to this meeting, then did stuff, and, like, I haven't showered or anything. So, I'm scrounging around being scrubby today. It's all right. Like, we'll get there. Like, yeah. But yeah, I figure I got till about noon. It's about an hour and a half or so from here. And then, well, I figure what we're gonna do. But I do have to get to work around 1-ish today. So, yeah. And I might YOLO this unless you want to review this real quick, Ivanhoe, so I can get through QLogic's pull request, because otherwise I can't build. But we're gonna double check what this does and go from there. But yeah, I know, Ivanhoe, you're probably at work still. But this patch is pretty straightforward. I just don't know if it breaks other people is all. That's the main problem. Where's the music? What happened? Oh, come on. Is Pretzel gonna die on a day stream? No, okay, just didn't move. Work's done? Okay. So yeah, this isn't much. It's just, it's, you know, fucking casting. The problem is, like I said, I don't know if it breaks on other stuff. We don't have a Fedora build image, do we? I don't know. Bonjour TechCast. Fix some. Cast some Bonjour defunks. The patch from Debian. Can I get, like, this is gonna die, so I don't want to link directly to this. Oh, this should help. Like, I need something that's more concrete, or not concrete, but resilient, not resilient, persistent. That's the word I'm looking for. The patch should be in here somewhere, I think, or somebody fixed it. Okay, yeah, there it is. Technically we should get them in here too. Patch from Debian 108 5148. To fix some type conversion errors. Fix some type conversion errors in Bonjour. Okay. That's fine, but like I said, we have to update the copyright to include, not copyright, authors, to include patch writer. Wait, what? Patch fix upstream. That's on the default branch. Okay, so technically this is our patch. And they grabbed our patch from 3.0 and put it into 2.x. Okay, that's fine. So we don't actually have to deal with this. That's fine. We'll fix the thing up here. We'll fix it in post. So technically this has already been reviewed. Technically. Testing done. All right. The patch from Debian fixed some conversation errors, which was actually a backport of /r/ 3016 and 3018. Testing done, compiled successfully. It's a stamp ready, sweet. So we do need to kick out 2.14.14. Oh, this is more than just Bonjour. Okay, this is just. Okay, yeah, let's fix that. Oop. There's one of my normal alarms to wake up for. Alright, yep. Okay, publish. But yeah, so We still need to release 2.14.14, and the problem is we have one big blocker yet that I need to figure out, and it's a pain in the ass. And that blocker is, how the shit do I sign the Windows release? So I have a HSM, a hardware security module with my code signing cert on it now. The problem is getting that worked into our build system on Windows. And the reason it's taken so long is the HSM is not usable when you are RDP'd into the machine, which means I have to physically sit in front of the Windows machine and debug this, and it fucking sucks. So that's why it hasn't happened. But I got a real busy week, but with all this other stuff here, I need to get it done. But yeah, like I said, I can't RDP in, which is really fucking annoying. But what are you gonna do, right? All right. We're gonna make our build again. We're gonna see it fails. Yep. All right. So now we're gonna RBT land -R 377. And then we can build. Term manager using RDP to show you when. No. This is actually on Windows hardware. If it was a virtual machine, that would work, but this is real hardware. It's an Intel NUC. And like the NUC's in the other room hooked up to a keyboard and monitor and stuff. I could set it up in here and put a KVM and blah blah blah, but it's yeah. I have KVMs. I can't do it. It's not a big deal. It's annoying. It's either way, I've got to do a bunch of extra work for it. Is the problem. And that's why it's just like, nah, we're gonna skip this for now, right? But we'll get to it at some point. So, all right. So now that that's done, we can actually build. This is why I always do a build before I start trying to merge stuff, because then it's like, did the build work or not, right? All right. Use raw strings for Python regular expressions, linted without warnings about invalid escapes. Sweet. This is release 2.x.y. This is not the doc problem. This is for the stupid debus generation script thing. And this looks fine so far. Yep, just mark them all as raw strings. Yep, awesome work. Review. Awesome work. Thank you so much. And thank you, Ivanhoe, for rubber stamping that. I do appreciate it. As I was just gonna yellow it, but it's always good to have somebody else look at it. 3774. Yep. It should push. Oh, that's not how you spell push. So, one of the big reasons why the Gen 2 builds fail, or why the build fails with GCC 15, is so the Zephyr code uses K&R style function prototypes. So, this is backboard of blah, that's probably from Pidgin 3. Yeah. As GCC and or Clang is warning how these are outdated and unsupported for C23. Yep. How did I lose the... I thought that was linked. Alright, whatever. File with GCC 15 without old style prototype, warnings raised. Cool. So, those of you that don't know, so the Zephyr protocol came out of MIT, part of their Athena project, and it is ridiculously old. So old that it has K&R style C functions. Now, what is a K&R style C function? Well, you'll see here that a K&R has a return type, function name, then parameter names. And then between the parenthesis for the parameter names and the body of the function, you then give the types to the parameter names. This is a KNR style C function. This is the style everyone's used to, where the parameter names have the type and everything right away, and everything's fine. The problem is they're trying to kill this in the C standards and everything. So yeah. Now this already got fixed based on or in the Pidgin 3 branch a long time ago. QLogic went through and fixed them all. But we never did it on Pidgin 2 because it's Pidgin 2, and we try to limit the amount of time we spend on it because we know it's all just deprecated. Not deprecated, but tech that we're trying to get fully deprecated by getting Pidgin 3 done, right? So now we don't have a chance anymore, or we don't have a reason anymore. We have to move this. So yeah. I believe there is something blowed up. What do you mean? But yeah, so this is just easier to make it go. So whatever, you know, it's not the end of the world. It's basically just take this, put it up here. That's all it really is. But like in Pidgin 3, we did this in Pidgin 3, and then we actually ended up just deleting the Zephyr protocol. No, just, I mean, not necessarily a whim. So I was supposed to have a 9 a.m. meeting this morning, but it got canceled at 8 a.m. So obviously I had to wake up because I didn't find out that it got canceled until I was awake. And it got canceled right after I woke up. But I slept a decent amount. Yeah, stream of opportunity. But like I've got to go to work and stuff later. I don't have to go to work, but I have to work later. And like there's other stuff I want to do today, stuff like that. But I did some stuff I had to do around the house. Well, not really around the house, but like I accidentally reset one of my lights in Home Assistant the other day, so I had to go fix all that. And then you might notice that the sponsors on that side of the screen, yeah, over there, their supporters is actually up to date. I went and did that today. Oh, I was gonna mention, so one of the other things that's been updated, I actually added like an about thing here, but hey, this is me. So I was on the Open Source Security podcast this week. If anybody's interested in checking out the episode, I'm talking about the maintenance of Pidgin. So, yep. And that's what the background looks like here when the green screen is not up. And yes, that is a Matrix poster behind me. It's from Matrix Reloaded. I worked at a movie theater when it came out, and, you know, we got first dibs at the posters. So I got the one. It's holographic. It's really cool. So yeah. So anyways, this is mostly just, you know, move shit around. I'm not even gonna put a whole lot of it. Oh yeah. So cool. This one now says void, right? So technically speaking, this used to be okay, but now you're supposed to put a void in there because of old crap. Like this technically could take any parameters. And it's one of those C undefined behavior things. But if you say void, then it's explicitly this takes no parameters, which is what it should be, right? So, yep. Oh, yeah. So, like, one of the things the KNR stuff does is since these parameters have the same type, right, you could do this, right? Which is why there's the extra thing here. Like, the KNR style stuff kind of makes sense, but it's also just like, yeah, just don't. Like, there's another thing which may, if we run into it, I'll mention it. But like you could put the size of something, like you could give a static, you could take a like a statically sized array as a parameter, and then have the length of it defined as one of the parameters too. It's really weird and shitty, but it works because of the KNR style. But I don't see any of them yet, which is probably a good thing. But yeah, you'll see how gross this stuff is. So. But it's just, you know, move everything around. It's not a big deal. Oh, okay. This isn't statically assigned, but like what you could do is instead of this being car star list, this could be car list bracket n items close bracket, because n items is defined here. Like you could still give the type here, but you could it could be referenced here, or you might have to swap them around to make it work. I don't remember. It's one of those things where it's like, this is one of the reasons they defended it. Or like said it should work, but like just don't. Like don't do that. Please don't. Again, nothing to void. But yeah, so we're not going to get the 2.14.14 release out today because I've got to figure out how to sign on Windows. And there's people on, U-Track. They're like, can we get a release? And I'm like, can you tell me how to make my HSM work in our build system? Because that's the holdup. That's what's been holding up the whole damn release. It's a real pain in the butt. And the issue is the OSSL sign tool or whatever it is. It doesn't work with the HSM. So I end up having to use Microsoft sign tool or whatever. And this is specifically on MSys on Windows. So like, if it works for you on Linux, cool. But that's not the problem here. But the problem is the Microsoft sign tool thing. For whatever reason, the arguments we pass to it like don't get passed right. So like, I have to write a script or something to make it work. Like, I've been able to sign something from MSys with it, but it's weird, and I haven't had a way, or I haven't, like, I've got to write like a command script or something and then execute that as part of our build, and it's gross, real gross. Unless somebody knows like another signing tool that works on Windows, and can be called easily from MSys, that can talk to with a PKCS11 interface to a USB device, that would be super. But so far, I haven't found shit. And yeah. But yeah, we should try to get this release out as soon as possible, because people are... well, the other problem is the stupid cert issue. If you're using NSS for TLS, there was a bug that was fixed a long time ago. There was an issue in our issue tracker from like 6 years ago with a patch. And so I just grabbed it and threw it in. It's like, oh, yep, here we go. Yeah, the funny part too is like the Zephyr stuff here. We can't test this. Nobody has an Athena system set up. I don't even know if anybody has a source code to make this work anymore or anything. Good afternoon, Euro. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Like, I don't even know how to start with any of this, but like, I can't even find an open implementation or anything. And I reached out to, a while ago, I reached out to like MIT's IT or comp sci department or something. I don't remember. Like, hey, can we, like, do you guys still run this? Like, can I get an account to fucking test our code? Please? And I got nothing. So, just like, yep, I guess we're going to get rid of this. That's fine. Ugh, look at this. That's just, no. A function in one line. Oh, now there's a cat in the way. What are you doing? You need to move, mister. Alright, this looks good. No, can you guys see him? Yes. You can see me looking around his big head. He's been busy? Yeah, that's how it goes. Fine. This will make you get out of my way, won't it? Just a big back of a cat head in the way. Alright, 3775. Oh, we should probably run make check, although there's not much there, but oh, I was gonna do this too. Or not. Okay, yeah. We're we're gonna trust that it compiled fine for me and it worked for QLogic. You are not supposed to have marshmallow and golden graham cereal bars, mister. He was licking my wrapper from like, yeah. Yeah, that's not for you. Not for you. You were supposed to, like, go away after I gave you treats and stop being in the way. But here you are, still in the way. Still super in the way. Yep, actually, right here's a good spot for you. Or make Jack run our 6-unit test in Pidgin 2. Alright, that's fine. Oh, scratchy scratch. Hi, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Good enough yet? No. Alright, then we got fixed and valid prototypes that will break with C23. Using function used to mean any number of parameters, right? Like I was just saying. But as of C23, this is now aligned with C++. It means 0 parameters. This will cause build failures due to mismatched function parameters in GCC 15, which switched to C23 by default. Oh, good. I wonder if we should turn that on. Oh, related. Oh, they turned off Zephyr. Okay. Wait. Did he reference? No, he didn't put the bug on here. Okay. And this is just Zephyr. Okay. Well, let's see. Yeah. All right. So we're gonna see what theirs is. So in configure, we have a test function. Because, yep, you just have those sometimes in your configure files, because auto tools. Yeah, XP1 is out the door. We even did a post-release after that. Because we had to. Because we missed some stupid bugs. And it's even on FlatHub now, too. So, whatever, just go hit the Discord, right? Or get rid of the 2 on there. That scrolls you down to the bottom. But there's the whole post. All right, just do this. You want that link, not the first one. But then, there's a note in there, the other one, and then if you want to play around with it, it is on FlatHub Beta. And I'm trying to get the next release out that adds some other features. One of the big things we have to do yet is, in Ibis, we need to actually handle nickname collisions and stuff like that, which we're not doing yet. But we need to get that done and finished, but yeah. All right. Manual roll Gen 2 is already fixed by 3282. This was. Oh, is this not released yet? Oh, okay, okay. We'll come back to that in a second. All right, so main goes to void. Oh, that's gross. They made a dynamic function instead of just using that one that it should have been. Same deal. Yep. Oh, okay. He actually created the function there. Got it. And same deal. Now it became zsend proc. We created a function, a function prototype, whatever you call them. Sorry, no, it looks fine. Great work. 3776. But yeah, so we'll look at the Gen 2 build log here, see if the other stuff that we have set up here should fix that. I know Ivanhoe was looking at doing the build and stuff too, so he might have a better time with the current build. It might just work. I'm not setting up a Gen 2 system. I've got better things to do with my time. No offense. Also, I've never set up a Gen 2 system, so it's going to be a little, if I try to do it, it's going to be a lot of learning, and I just don't care. You understand? Yeah. Like, I can figure out the cert thing, or I can spend 2 weeks learning Gen 2. Maybe 2 weeks, maybe more. Who knows? But if you grab the 2.x.y branch, you should be fine. Well, we think you might be fine, right? Okay. But yeah, so like there's a number of things in here, right? So there's this stuff for Zephyr, the raw strings for the Python reg expressions, but then there was this oh no, that's the fix the bonjour stuff. Oh no. What the hell is the other one? There's the mixed types on that. Build image. Wow, there's a lot more in here than I thought. Okay, this is the one he's talking about. Okay, damn. Yeah, there's a lot more in this release than I thought there was. Oh, we do have convey plans for 40. Okay, yeah. Damn, it's been almost a year. Okay. How's it going, Swills? Welcome, welcome. How you doing? All right, so let's look at the Gen 2 build log. He made it sound like he was about to get sick or something. Woo. All right, the Gen 2 build log. Create attachment. Build logs. It's gonna get it open. Incompatible pointer type. Okay, yeah. GTK conf 3096. Yeah, okay. So yeah. Well, so it's a bunch of GTK conf stuff. It's all the same crap. Yep. And then GTK B list. Same crap. Yep. Although there seems to be more here than you'd expect. Or maybe not. There's 5 lines. Oh, 7. I don't know how many we're at, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, no. Okay, so yeah, I think that's there. All right. Looking at the into build log does appear to have already been fixed in 3282. Did I not? Okay, I'm like, I thought I hit add, but I wasn't sure. So this is actually fixed. Oh. All right, so we just have to do this damn release, which I can't actually sign yet. Yeah. I'm not sure how we're gonna do that. Shit, what was the number? Let's go back to here. I need to log in. Good, I'm still logged in here. Gen 2. Like this is, yeah. Our contributors. It's already fixed. Not yet released. Is my I don't know if so oh no, my account's not gonna be 24 hours old yet, so I can't send a link. It doesn't matter. You can just actually give the link then, but like this works. Like, oh, actually, I suppose I could have just uploaded the patch, but whatever. Whatever's fine. It's Gen 2. Who cares? Pidgin and Gen 2 don't have a great history together. Actually, specifically, Game and Gen 2 do not have a good reputation. Yeah, I don't have anything against Gen 2, right? There's a Bugzilla about Sean. Yeah. Oh, we started it. Yeah. This is one of the former lead developers, Sean Egan. We were getting tired of Gen 2 users doing ridiculous things with C flags and other use flags and shit like that, and then blaming us when the program would crash because they would do stupid stuff like -012 and Fomit frame pointer and all this other bullshit, and they would just, you know, in the name of getting a faster running program, and it just made it unstable. So eventually, Gen 2 packager came through and limited down a lot of that stuff, but this was part of that, because what does Sean say? I mean, Sean was a dick. I don't know if he still is. I haven't talked to him in at least 10 years. Actually, no, that's not true. I talked to him in 2017 for a bit when we did the AIM shutdown thing. But he says, as Gen 2 users are generally an annoying nuisance in my IRC channel. He's not wrong, but he's being a dick about it. I would like to be able to set a +B on Gen 2 user in order to keep them out. In order to accomplish this, I would like Gen 2 to set the default username to something Gen 2 specific. Yeah, performance is key with chat programs. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, this is, yeah. It's, yep. Being the biggest jackass I've seen this year. Well done. Yeah. It's, yep. It doesn't matter who started, whatever. There was problems. They were handled in not great ways on both sides, right? And yeah, it's just, it is what it is. I've tried to do, I try to reach out to the packagers in general, just because you, like, so that Debian patch, right? I can't compile either. Right? So that patch should be upstream. And what ends up happening is packagers have been let down by upstreams enough that a lot of them don't even bother sending patches upstream anymore. which sucks, right? So I occasionally will go through the packet or go through the distros and stuff and look for what patches they're carrying, and then go from there. I mean, I don't know that it's funny. It's a dick move, right? What Sean did there was 1,000% a dick move. Um, and was it effective? Yes, but I that's not something I would condone. I think at the time I thought it was funny, but looking back on it, it's like you don't have to be a dick about it, right? Like there's better ways to handle these things than to just be like, oh yeah, fuck Gen 2. Like yeah, Gen 2 users at that time were very much a nuisance. Like he's not wrong there, but there's better ways to handle the problem than the way it was. But me and Sean also conflicted on a lot of things, so you know, it is what it is. All right, I don't know. Let's see this. Code signing tools, micro or Windows, MSys2. Let's just do MSys2. Not that I can test any of this right now. Because, like I said, my HSM doesn't show up when I'm not there. Nope. So everyone says, like, you know, with O or OSSL, sign, code, PKCS11. Like, you need to use the engine and blah, blah, blah. The problem is none of this exists on the Windows side. So, like, it can't work. Oh, no, that was the other thing I was going to try. So I installed this from, oh, sorry, it's PKCS 12, not 11. So you're supposed to be, oh no, that's from, if you want to use PKCS 11 token, you should indicate PKCS 11 engine and module. An example of using with soft HSM. Okay, right, so this is the HSM stuff. But the problem is, like, this doesn't exist on the Windows builds, right? It's not there. It's going to work now. What schedule is this? It's called, I had to be up for a work meeting that got canceled. And I was awake. So I was like, I guess we streaming. This should work. Why is this not working? Oh, this doesn't work. Okay, yeah. For whatever reason, my Magic DNS stuff for Tailscale does not work on this machine. And it's really fucking annoying. I believe that is the problem here. There's Oblivion. Copy the IP address. Save and connect. Still doing this shit. Alright, hold on. Let me see if the machine's actually, like, being dumb. Yeah, how's it going, Dan? Welcome, welcome. Be right back. Okay. It's always logged out, so that might be part of the problem. Let's try this one more time, though. Let's put this back. Okay, fine. We will try this the other way without doing it this way then. 192.168.1.61. Oh. Hmm. So this is just a Windows 11 machine. Unless like RDP is turned off or something. Oh, hold on. Wait. It didn't actually ping to me. Crap, it's got a different address. I don't know why it thinks. Okay, hold on. Let me get the IP. I mean, it did get updated the other day, but hold on. No, I don't know where that static name's coming from. Oh, you know what? That's probably just saved in DNS from when I had it wired. Alright, there we go. Yay, now we can live in shitty Windows land. I need to update all this because I haven't updated this stuff in forever. Yeah, so I need to use this machine today anyways to build a VM for work. But like I was trying to do it yesterday, and I was like, I can't connect. And I'm supposed to be able to get to it from Tailscale, and I was on my laptop, and the laptop Magic DNS works for, or Tailscale Magic DNS works there. But then I'm like, I can't connect. What the hell? So then I go into the Tailscale admin console, and I see that the machine's offline. I'm like, fuck. And I knew over the weekend it ran Windows Update, so it rebooted, and I didn't log back in, so Tailscale wasn't running then. And I was just like, ugh, fine. So, you know, it is what it is. All right. So all this is running. In the meantime, we can use CRT again. So OSSL. I guess I don't have it installed now. Or actually, hold on. We should be running MSys Mingwei 32 because this is what we have to build Pidgin 2 under. OSSL sign code. Right. So the problem is like we can't use the PKCS engines or anything. Like we don't have the DLLs for it. Right. How do you show Pac-Man files? No, get out of here. Let me put this over on 9. I can close this. Pac-Man show files from package. I don't care if it's installed or not. Pac-Man QL Linux does this, but the Linux package is installed in your system. Okay, so QL or it's QI, I'm not sure. Hello. Okay. Something gets weird sometimes with drawing graphics on my screen. Like this is here, it's shitty. Part of it's RDP, part of it is just the rest of the stuff. Alright, so Pac-Man minus QI, GW. Okay, well, I don't seem to have the 32-bit version. Right, no, there is no 30. What the fuck? Well, that's another problem. There doesn't appear to be a Mingwei 32-bit version of this, which, okay, but that's a problem. I don't know how I'm running this then. Oh, it's got to be this one, right? Okay. Okay, I guess it's L. That makes sense for list. You said it was installed. Yeah, so you'll see there's none of these engines. If we search PKCS. Oh wait, what the fuck is this? The PKCS 11 helper. Right. Yep. Did I just miss this stuff before? No, this is installed. Hold on. Why is the fucking terminal all screwed up again? P11 kit. Because, like, if this is here and this works, this will make things much easier. Library to work with, library to work with, library to work with, library to work with. Where's the modules themselves, though, right? God, this fucking shit is annoying as hell. Like, I don't know how much of this is RDP and how much of this is just my graphics sucking. Oh, yeah, that should have worked. I don't know why it went over to. Oh, I hit 2, not 1, I guess. Go back here. Oh, I wanted 4 anyways. How's it going? Awava Tusha. I messed it up. Sorry. Wava Watusha. It's something like that. Yeah, QL. Where did I put that 9? 9. Oh, right. I was supposed to delete this. What do you mean that wasn't found? Freaking install already, man. Another funny name. Yeah, sorry. I know I did better the other day, and the problem is I don't remember exactly what I said. So now I'm guessing. I'm like, ugh. 11. Oh, I don't actually have it installed. I don't have either of these installed. I can't install them right now because I'm waiting for the rest of the updates to finish. But in theory, if I install these, I might be able to make this work. And if OSSL sign code will work, then the signing problem gets much easier. The problem is I can't test it from here, so we'll see. Your name shows up in x86-64 executables. It's a function prologue that pushes some registers on the stack. You interpret the bytes as ASCII. Your name shows up. Oh, nice. I don't know why Reconaro and I didn't find this. So he was here back in November, or was it October? I don't remember. And we were trying to figure this out. It was just a giant freaking nightmare from hell. Um, and we got to the point where like we were able to do, we were able to run the Microsoft sign code thing, but it was like we couldn't call it right from the build system. Just it like it wasn't passing parameters and stuff, and it was weird. Okay, so let's make sure we build here. Oh, it's local.mac. Right, yeah. So, like, you can see we tried a number of things. But we're just going to say GPG sign. We're going to skip this for now because we just want to test a build. Make file.mingwe -s. Yeah, clang so much. We use it at work for some reason. Every time you have to change even the smallest thing about it, it takes 2 hours of fucking around and find out what it does you want. Oh, that sucks. Oh, CMake, yeah. What? What do you mean GCC? Oh, right, I have to do that. Yeah, GCC, or, like, CMake is bleh. Like, I kind of get why people like it, but also, no. Like, Mason is just so much better. Like, CMake works. You can make it work, it's fine. But it's just, yeah. Alright, so we want to say Pidgin windev -- path blah, I think. Oh, I have to do this differently. So that's going to be that, and then I can eval this. And then I can go into Pidgin, and I can say make myself make file. .mingwe. I'm in the wrong directory. I'm in the Pidgin 3 directory. Not the Pidgin 2. Thought it was weird that it wasn't tab completing. Alright, so that's going to build as we wait for Gen 2, or Gen 2, for Pac-Man to install all these updates. Yay! But yeah, that said, CMake is still light years better than Auto Tools, but I mean, Auto Tools is horrible, so yeah. It's cool, but you're just too used to the glob source files instead of listing them. But globbing is so gross. Like, why do you like globbing? Like, it's so super error prone. It's like, oh, it saves you 2 seconds of adding a file to the build. Great. I've spent way more time debugging globbing problems than the 2 seconds it saved me over time. Instead of adding it, you run CMake again? Yeah, and that takes just as long. Like, you shouldn't have to manually run CMake anyways. When you do your build, CMake will see that there's a change and then update, just like Mason will, so will Auto Tools. You'll write the compile commands in a script and run it instead of screwing around with build system that are allegedly Have you looked at Mason at all? Because Mason is stupidly simple. Like, I define a project, I give it its name, or its language, I give it its version. I look for G, UPnP, IGD as a dependency out of package config. I create the executable named POC. It has a source file named main.c. This can be a list. And then I define its dependencies. I'm done. That's Mason. And it doesn't have the weirdo, like, CMake camel case styled function names and stuff like that. You should try it. You did so too a few years ago and quickly came to appreciate what Mason seemed like do for us now. Oh, by doing the commands? Yeah, no, just don't. Yeah, the ghost stuff is even easier. But the ghost stuff, there's a bit of magic in there, and sometimes you can get lost in that magic. I don't know if that's happened to you at all, Swills. You're like, why won't this update? It's like, oh, I've got some weird dependency that's causing a problem. Other weird stuff like that. For example, today, the build commands have an extra /r somewhere in them. Where does that come from? Depends on what command it is. Yeah, I haven't cross-compiled Seago, but most of the time I'm disabling Seago. You're like, yep, get out of here. I want a static binary that's tiny. You might need a tiny binary. Tiny, tiny, tiny. Good, Seago isn't Go? Yeah. I'm aware. Although I've used it a little bit. Alright. Now we can install... Oh, we close that window. Pac-Man -SS PKCS 11. Pac-Man -S NGW 64. What am I doing? I can just copy paste like a boss. If I actually... Oh, what the hell? Why are you... Fine, whatever. Pac-Man -QL. Okay. I do not think I needed that. That's all the dev stuff. What was the other package? This guy. I don't want that whole name. Give me this name. Pac-Man -QL this. Delete that. Aha! Good! That does have the engine. Okay, the problem was we couldn't find a package that had the engine. So this might actually be doable now. CMake also caches things. You change something in CMake, you have to... Yeah, I know. That thing drives me nuts. So Mason will cache stuff too, but it's really good about cache invalidation, except when it comes to your package your distro packages. In which case you have to run Mason configure -- clear cache. But like it still remembers all your options and everything. You don't have to rerun like Mason setup or anything. It'll do the right thing. How's it going, Tim Porus? Welcome. I haven't looked at your Rust stuff yet. I keep forgetting to do that. So, okay. This looks doable. This looks plausible now, which is good because we didn't have that. And yeah, we're still building. So we might actually be able to do this release. The problem is, again, like I said, I can't do this from an RDP session, which sucks. Oh, actually, what I'm supposed to do is say this. But, so the build works on Windows. That's good. It's good to know ahead of time. Might jump out to get the see if we can figure out what the command is exactly, and go from there. Yeah, the key just something in their driver detects an RDP session and it makes it disappear. Like it doesn't show up in like it doesn't show up in devices at all. They just like disconnect it and take it offline. This has my magic private key on it. I could maybe do VNC or something, but then I got to set all that bullshit up on Windows, and I just don't want to deal with that. Why are we trying to use sign code? We shouldn't be using any of that. Oh, because I might have changed this. The way this worked might be the problem. This code is so much. No, I got this from Komodo. I forget which exact site I used, but I paid $600 for this. Yes, to get a 3-year cert, and that was the cheap price. The cheap price. Yeah. Welcome to code signing. It's a fucking business, because of course it is, right? Code signing cert, and that's a cheap one, right? What does DigiCert charge? And that was for 3 years. $600 for 3 years total. Validation. Org, I guess. My own qualified hardware token. $49 per month. 12-month auto-renewing subscription at $588 from DigiCert. I use like cheapcodesigningscert.com or something, which runs through Komodo. It's not global sign. Right? These things aren't cheap, right? Yeah, and the whole thing is because Windows is fucking insecure. And like, you're less likely to get, like, you still get the UAC stuff, but it'll be less intrusive if your code is signed. Remove unknown publisher. I already told you tonight. Remove unknown publisher security warnings. Protect software from tampering and malware injection. Sign Authenticode, Office VBA, Adobe Air, Mozilla, Mac OS. Buy now. HSM. Key storage on USB token or other hardware token. Oh, that's by customer, right? So token implementation. And the new thing is they forced you to, you have to, yeah. So $289 a year. This is a 3-year for $600. So 3 years is $900. Like, that's the price, man. But all right, where is this thing? Pidgin. I think it's lip purple, but let's see. Global.mac. This is a nightmare of, yeah. So mono sign code is sign code. GPG sign is GPG. I don't remember where the shit is where we actually handle the signing. Maybe it's in the top level here. Oh. If def sign code, authenticode if it's open. Yeah. So I think what we would want to do. Let's say we did a if def OSS L sign code PKCS11. And then we need another end if at the bottom. You're thinking F Windows? Yeah, yeah. Tell that to our users. I don't know how we depend on the rest of this, but we'll have to see in a second here. OSSL sign code PKCS11 sign equals cell sign code all right, so we'll put the engine in the module. Oh, and the fuck. We're gonna need to test this. Security by money? Yes. These are all the alarms that I normally wake up to. And my alarm clock on my phone, I have to solve a math problem. It's just simple addition or subtraction. But when you are waking up, you're like, that one was just 14 minus 9. You're like, 5? Okay, yeah. Snooze. All right, hold on. Let me plug this in. And we're going to try to figure... Well, actually, yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. We're going to try to figure out what the command is exactly. But hold on. Yeah. And then we'll plug this in, and I'll try to run the command there. And then we'll see what happens. But... if I'm not mistaken... Oh, that's actually cool. Okay, so we built this under the UCRT64. No, this is installed. Never mind. All right, so there should be a .cmd file around here somewhere. Because we were trying all sorts of shit for this. But yeah, the no, that's not. Where the hell do we put this? I don't reckon I don't remember. He's at work too. Oh yeah, you know, it's probably bat. And I think we were looking at command because the idea was we were trying to spawn command. Oh no, that's the wrong one. I saw build.bat, and that is not the same thing. He says he thinks so, but he can't remember. Yeah, I figured. Seems like something we would have saved in like a text file. Yeah, that was Pidgin 3. Yeah, no worries. So maybe... Nope. So this is the old way I used to do it, right? Use OSSL sign code, you give the executable to it, and then the variables to pass into it. But this is not where we did any of the testing. This is the machine we used where we're doing this testing. We're trying to figure this out. We might have just tried out one of these. Nope. Might be this one. Yeah, see, like, we tried to do this, and, like, that didn't work for reasons. Nope. that we looked at this one. Nope. What about WinDev old? Let me just do this. What? Apparently that's an alias. Nope. 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 This is not what we want. Okay. I have rip grep here. Yeah. Search all the things. Oh. Oh, that doesn't matter. Oh, we might have signed. Okay, hold on. We want to look at this one. Maybe. Because we might have modified the make file, but we might have just reverted it too. But I know, like, we put it into a fucking command file somewhere, unless it's on the desktop or something. Also, I don't know what the fuck Wiztree is. And what happened to the music? Pretzel stopped. Okay. I don't know. Whatever. We didn't put it on the desktop. Oh, what is Pidgin signing.txt? That looks promising. Hey. Okay. Yes, that is precisely it. um. That's the problem. Like, what was the date on this file? October 6th. So, excuse me for not remembering it from 3 months ago. Okay, so if I remember, this is the certain name. We gotta look at what the arguments are, right? Okay. We're gonna come back here. Close this. What was the path? Ugh. Sig drive. C. Oh. Isn't that it? What it is? It's not just /C, is it? I don't think it is. Okay, yeah, I guess it is. Yeah, but MSys uses Segwin DLL. That's why, like, you have to restart it. And, well, I mean, that's part of the Windows file locking bullshit, but yeah. Okay, so program files. x86. Yeah. Just space. Then it was Windows kits. Windows kits 10 bin 10.0.19041 slash x86 sign tool. Okay, now we can see what the fuck the arguments are. We're not going to use this, but we used this tool with this HSM to sign something, right? So all I need to do is figure out what the arguments we used for this tool, get them into OSSL sign code, and in theory it'll work, right? It's a big theory, but yeah. And I wanted to be done streaming in 20 minutes, but we'll see what happens. Like, if we're close to getting this done, then we'll do a pull request. Well, we'll have to do a pull request for this part. And then go from there. So. Yeah. All right. Anyways, so what was our commands here? We did -I. Specify the issuer of the sign insert or a substring. Okay, so that's issuer. FD is going to be... It's not file. FD is file digest algorithms used for creating file signatures. Default is SHA-1. We did SHA-2. I guess we were fucking around or something. I don't know. It's 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, whatever. Yeah. D. Description of the signed content. DU. URL with more information about it. TR. The timestamp server. TD. Request digest algorithm used by RFC timestamp server. Okay, so with OSSL sign code. Sign. So yeah, so we are going to use the PKCS11 engine with the PKCS11 module. But this wants a cert ID, where we cheated and used the issuer thing. All right, let me plug this in and see if I can get the cert ID. I'm gonna have to kill the RDP session to do that, but if I can get the cert ID, then we can start writing out the rest of the command and stuff. Why is... Okay, I guess that closed it. All right, hold on. I'll be right back. I believe I have the key ID up on the screen, but here, you'll see what happens when I log into RDP. So right now, you go to the Internet Explorer options, or the Internet options, you go to security and then certificates, and then you can find it. But once I connect here, we are going to lose it. Oh, okay, didn't kill it. But yeah, so here's the screen we pulled up, right? So I think that's right, but there's a subject key identifier I just noticed. And that's a different ID. But if I hit OK here and close, go back to certificates. Oh, weird. This is actually still here. Uh-huh. Well, we'll try to sign with it and see what happens. Oh, okay. There's no side drive? Okay. Whatever. You know how often I'm in here. I don't remember this stuff. Or maybe this is just not... If I close this... I can't close it right now. But if I close this, and then go back here to Internet Options... content, certificates... Yeah, no, it's totally here. Weird. But yeah, it's been almost a year since I've had this key and I haven't been able to sign with it. Alright, sure. Well, let's see, I don't know if it's gonna work here, but we'll see what happens. So we're supposed to use the PKCS 11 module and then the cert. I don't know how I figured this part out. Or the key. When a certificate store with the CNG engine version 1 or later, refer to that. Like I don't think I need that, but I don't know how I get to this. Oh, unless there's a, was there a token name or something in there? Oh, that's fine. Object equals cert. Like sign code PKCS 11 how to. Like, just tell me how the shit to get this out of the thing. Like, what are the fields I'm supposed to give? Great. Uh-huh. Yeah, I don't have the cert extracted. Alright, well, let's start here, right? Let's go back over to here. We'll figure out the specifics here whenever. But let's start by getting, this is UCRT. Yeah, this is fine. Okay. Alright, well, let's go back to Mingme. Alright, so we know we need to do... Oh shit, where was I saving? Where was I modifying this? Alright, well, I don't know where I was modifying this, but okay. It looked like it should have been here, but whatever. Right, because we started with the... Like, we did this change, I just don't know what happened. Sign code PKCS11 else. If where do we actually use this part? Authenticode sign, GPG sign, authenticode sign. Oh. We redefine this for each one. Okay, that's fine. I don't... Okay, we're gonna have to play around with this, but... Fucking tabs. It's some amount of tabs. I don't know why it was 2 tabs and then whatever. We're just gonna make it all spaces so it just always aligns. Oh, that's probably why. It looks like Vim did it automatically for us. This work now? No. Obviously, these arguments are all going to change, and that's fine. We'll get there when we get there. Okay. Vim's helpful defaults? Yes. But it's the best editor. Unless you're an Emacker. And then it's that. And then you have to holy war. I don't make the rules. It's just the way it goes. Did I copy sign code? I copied the wrong block, apparently. Or did I? No. Okay. So these go away. You're over here with GoLand autocomplete trying to make the code do the wrong thing? Yeah. And I'm over here just using Sublime Text with fuzzy matching, and I'm good. Okay, PKCS 11 engine. Unless I'm in Vim here, right? PKCS 11. PKCS 11. Dash engine under engine? No. Engine. We're just gonna say PKCS 11 engine. This probably got stupid again, didn't it? Yep, look at that. I don't know how to turn that off by default, but it's okay. I'll just make it work. PK 11 module. I just wants a key ID. Which one did we grab? I think it was key ID, but it might have been cert ID. Serial number, val 2 from subject. Where did I go? Authoritative key identifier. Like, I have a thumbprint. But I guess an authority key identifier, maybe? I mean, I guess we'll just try that and see what happens. What do we want to call this? PKCS key ID. It was key, dash key. 11 key ID. Minus H is going to be SHA-384. Which that's here. It doesn't look like that key can sign anything else, right? Inconceivable. I believe you mean inconceivable, but inconceivable, I guess, makes sense. It's under advanced. No, don't care. Shit. Oh, I was looking for. This is the signature itself. John might know this off the top of his head. All right. Well, so yeah. Okay. So this is going to be the thing from here. We're going to put in SHA-384 and see what happens, right? Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. I don't know. So N, what is N? Is that the output file? That shouldn't change. I don't know what the fuck N is. Oh, the description. Alright, cool. Yep, that's fine. Alright, is there a better thing for that? No. Like, this is why short flags suck. Because, like, if it was dash description, it'd be like, oh, cool. Right? And it is noon. Need to finish up here. Then com, I don't know what dash com is. Probably doesn't tell me. Yep, whatever. We were using it before, okay. Then the issue, what is I? I is somewhere. The URL. Digit.im. The timestamp we're going to use. And then the input file is the first file that gets passed in, and then we output it as signed, and then we move signed to 1. Okay, so in theory, this looks okay. Right, okay, so what we want to do here is we want to say OSL sign code PKCS11 equals, actually, where is our thing here? Okay. That shouldn't be installed though anymore, right? Well, we'll see what happens. Mingwei 32 bin OSL sign code.exe. Then we've got PKCS 11 module equals. This might not work. Pacman SQI. I don't remember the package name. So that was under here. That was not the right file. The right package. Right. We need this guy. So this might not work by default, and we might have to tell it to use the Mingwei x8664 thing, but yeah. Thank you, Ivanhoe. Have a good night. Thanks for coming by and rubber stamping that pull request so we get stuff moving. It's much approved. So we have the engine. I don't know what's the module then. Right, like this won't work because this probably won't work because this is a 32-bit app and this is going to be a 64-bit DLL. But yeah, so we have it there under Mingwei 64. So let's move that to there. But what the hell do we put for the module then? I'm not clear at all what the difference is here. So that's the engine for sure, right? It's got to be this, right? What else would it be? Like, and then we did PKCS 11 key ID equals oh, wow. Well, we'll try this. Maybe we get lucky. But we should have done this by hand. Just run the command by hand. Instead of trying to do the whole build. But we'll see what happens. But yeah, it would be nice to actually use the key I paid $600 for. For the reason I bought it. That would be nice. What do we got? Try to use sign code again. Alright. Well, let's try to do this by hand, and then we'll see what actually happens here, right? So we want to go into Pidgin 2.14.14 dev 132 bin, right? And we want to run This did not write the right command at all. It's fine. Oh, shit. Let's try that. Helps if you get the name right, huh? And if we get an error about, like, it can't find the token or something, that's expected. Like, the fact that it's even showing up in the certs at all is weird to me right now, but I'm not going to press it, because that's not supposed to work. So, we're just going to, yep. Just leave it be and go from there. Because if I can actually sign these when RDP'd in, sweet. It's doing stripping, then... Oh, fuck. Wait, what? Crap. Oh, this should be PKCS 11 sign. But it gave an error about something with an ampersand. Oh, no, that wouldn't even gotten called yet. So that should be fine, but... Oh, this might have aired out because PKCS 11, or OSSL sign code sign wasn't defined yet, right? So that should be what the error was from. Oh, come on. On the plus side, we should be able to use this to sign the Mac builds too whenever we get to those. But we're not there yet. So, yep. Like code signing in general it's the same process across them. It's just where the signatures end up and stuff. And yeah, here's hoping. And the Trihex emote is still around. I'm surprised. That emote's been around, or Tryhard's been around forever. I suppose global emote. Never mind. Forgetting it's a global. It's like Kappa. All right. Bing. Oh, fucking spelled it wrong. Min W instead of Ming W. At least this is all just bullshit operator error, right? We haven't gotten to like a hard problem. It's just me fucking stuff up, and that's fine. The problem is our build takes so freaking long. And like, could this be fixed? Maybe, but like, why bother on the Pidgin 2 stuff? We're getting so close to Pidgin 3. Normal spelling errors? Yeah. Not a bad developer. I'm just a horrible speller. Spelling errors cause you a lot of headaches? Yeah. I joke around, although I've gotten better. My number one code review comment, or that people find problems in my code, is IT apostrophe S instead of ITS. Okay, invalid parameter. Failed loading private key. Okay. So this is expected, maybe. Unable to load PKS 11 module. Invalid parameter. Engine load private key failed loading private key. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna kill our session here. Because like I said, this isn't supposed to work over RDP. I'm gonna go rerun the command from the other side. I'll go from there. Yeah, see, I don't like. I know the difference between there, and there. The problem is my brain and my hands aren't always in sync. It's dumb, and sometimes I miss apostrophes and whatever. All right, hold on. Let me run this remotely. I'll be right back. All right, same error. So, I need to figure out what I need to actually pass it for that. But without the RDP session, it gave me the same error. So, that's, a different issue, clearly. Right, failed to read, failed to load private key, blah. Failed to read key or certificates. All right, so what do I pass for the private key here? Like, am I supposed to just like dump that in? But like, where do I get the certs? Cert file. Do I want to say cert ID maybe? And I don't know how I get the cert ID. All right. Either way, we gotta get going. I gotta get going the rest of my day and stuff. And I will figure this out later, I guess. Where do we want to go? I don't know where to raid. I guess we will go and say hi to Primogen. It's been a long time. And we will go embrace the chaos. And he's talking something about Rust, because of course he is. I probably won't be back on tonight. I will be back on Thursday at least. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. Either way, you guys know the drill. If you don't want to join the raid, go ahead and cancel above the chat. There's nothing else you need to do. In the meantime, be sure to follow on Twitch and subscribe on YouTube and hit the notification bell for your desired level of notifications. You can find links to all my social media right over here. And if you would, I do post on my Mastodon when I'm going to go live, so that is always an option. And you can also join us on the officially unofficial Pidgin Discord as well. So thank you everybody for coming by tonight. Or today, sorry. And until next time. Adios.